Hello everyone, Shell here, and today in this video we're going to be talking about the easiest and fastest way to finish the Easter update. And by the way, this is coming from a person that already has everything from all the updates, and I did all of these things which helped me out a lot. So first I will start off with the golden skins, because the golden skins are usually the hardest thing to get in the update. So I first start with that because I like to think that if I start with the hardest thing first, then I can complete the easy things later on. So the hardest skin at the moment is this flight skin. So I was thinking that you have to play as Flight first. You get his golden skin, then you get Exons. And then after, you get Bassie's, and then you go to Coco's golden skin. And make sure to always pick up the baskets on the floor when you see them, so you get more Easter baskets. The reason you're going to be playing with these, to get these golden skins, is that if you get the golden skins early, you also get Easter eggs early, and that means if you get the Easter eggs quick, you can buy actual skins and stuff, and you also can get the golden skins, as that's the entire point. Now, let me talk about research, because I know many of you out there, the new players or the players that didn't get time to get the Easter tunes and research. So the thing is that don't play as Roger, because that's just wasting your actual time, Play as different tunes, because Roger, that just brings everything down for you. You're slow, you have not good stamina, not good survivability. The only way to survive good as Roger is with actual distractors. And when there's distractors, it's like you don't get much, you can't get most of research, because obviously the distractors are taking them and they don't usually bring them to elevators, so that's a big no-no. And if you play as a different tune, like how I was talking about the golden skins, if you play with like Flight or something, for instance, then when you see the tune you need research on, you easily get the research, and you also complete 3 other more tasks. That you get the golden skin in return, you also get research, and you also can get more Easter eggs, because you're still playing as the tune and you're still collecting stuff. So it's very smart to not play as Roger and waste your time, and instead actually get golden skins. When you finish all of your golden skins and everything that you needed for the skins and stuff, make sure to always first buy the skins before the stickers, because I advise skins are much more expensive than stickers, meaning they're much harder to get than the stickers. And as I already said before, it's much smarter to get the stuff that's harder first before the easy stuff, because the easy stuff you can just do simply after. Then, look, if you guys didn't buy all the tunes yet, because I get it, if you bought all the tunes, then perfect, good job. Then you can go back to the skins. And after getting the skins, you can get the skins that cost 1,200 Ichor and 1,200 Easter baskets, because those are also really hard to get. But if you want to get them before the 600 costs, then you can, of course. It's your choice, completely your choice. And then after you got all the skins, then you can, of course, get the stickers, and then if you wait for more skins to come out, then you get those skins, and yeah, you get the point. You get all of that very easily, and then it's like a fun way to get yourself motivated to keep going, because you're thinking like, oh my god, I'm so close to getting this already, and then like motivates you, So that's why I really like to think that this is the way to do it correctly. Now, let me talk about the fastest way to get the baskets, to get the skins, the tunes, the stickers, the things I was talking about earlier. Always make sure to play solo runs on the 2 times weekend, because on 2 times weekend, you can get extra. And when you do solos, you get all the Easter baskets for yourself. So that means you can get so much more Easter baskets. Like, when you complete the machine, you get 10 baskets. When you complete a floor, you get 2 baskets. When you get Seen by Twisted, you also get 2 baskets. It's really nice, and it's much quicker than actually doing solos without the 2 times weekend, but I advise to always do solos with high extraction tunes and high stamina tunes. Like, you can play as Flight, or you can play as any starter tune, because they usually have everything as 3, meaning they are pretty decent, yeah. Never play Roger, as I've already said, never play Roger for these stuff. And you can also play Yata, she's very good. Louis, I really advise Louis as well, because yeah, he's good. And you can play V if you know how to use her correctly and stuff. And Tegan. Oh, Tegan is amazing. So is Gigi. Don't use Shelly. Your ability is completely useless and you have 2 hearts only. So don't play Shelly for solo runs like this. And you can also get a ton of Easter baskets by just joining the calendar, For the calendar, every single day you just log in. It's really easy. Log in for only a few seconds, claim your rewards, and then always make sure to look in Blush Crunch if there's any codes. And if there's a code, you can write it down. Like last year, it was like Easter, Happy Easter or something like that. I don't really remember correctly and all, but it was like that, and you got 600 baskets out of it, and you can also get 600 baskets for the next code if it ever does come out. So I like to think that this is how you're meant to get baskets the quickest. Don't distract on when you're trying to get baskets, because distracting once in a while is okay because you still get a few baskets, but it's much smarter to first get everything by extracting, since you get so much more baskets and everything like that. You get much more money, much more research, much more floors go quicker up, and it's just smarter. Oh, and I forgot to mention, always try to do Dial, because, Dial has 25 machines, and meaning 25 is so much baskets, and baskets mean more stuff to buy, of course. And you can also get stamina, meaning you can get even to higher floors with that extra 50 stamina. And it's just really nice to get that 50 stamina to keep going from the run and stuff. And now, lastly, I think there are a few more things for me to tell you about the update, and not actually a few tips. But if you want that egg hunt badge, I will show you where the eggs are right now from my account, but I already have the badge, so I'll just show you where they're meant to be. So they're not going to be there for my screen, but they're going to be there for you guys if you don't have the badge already. So here, I'll show a clip right now. Alright, so those were all the eggs in the entire map. You're meant to find 3 of them, and I showed you 10. I meant 10. You're meant to find 10 of them, and I showed you all 10 of them. And I really hope this video helped. I know it did not make sense. I'm a very terrible explainer, and I just want to apologize for being very bad explaining. But I'm gonna rephrase everything right here, right now. So, first, do the golden skins first. I advise to do the hard ones first. Flight, Exen, Bassie, and lastly Coco. Then, if you want to get research, don't use Roger. I advise to buy the hard things first in the shop from Bassie's, of course. Who else? So firstly, buy the tunes. I advise to buy Exen first, then Flight, then Coco, and then Bassie. That's how I did it personally. And if you want to do their masteries, then do them. I'm not even telling you not to do them. And yeah, that's all about the tunes. Then you should definitely buy the skins. I first advise to buy the cheaper skins, like 600, because those are much easier to get and there's so many more of those. Then you buy the expensive skins, like 1200 baskets, 1200 ichor. Then lastly, you can buy the stickers, because the stickers are very, very cheap. 250, very cheap for something like that. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this update. And I really hope this helped, because I just want to help people out there trying to get stuff just like how I did. So yeah, I hope you guys appreciate this, and I really, really would like it if you guys liked and subscribed and maybe even commented. It will mean a lot to me. And it's okay if you don't want to. I really don't mind. It's completely okay if you're just here to watch the video and not to do any of that stuff. I just wanted to say that if you would do that, I would really appreciate it. Thank you all, and thank you for listening to my ranting, even if it was dumb and barely made sense. So, goodbye everyone. Thank you again. Have a nice day or night.